Good day, I'm Theodore Henry and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, March 15, 2023. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has launched an intervention to bring mental health support services to communities. The pilot phase of Problem Management Plus, PM Plus, was launched by Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton on Tuesday. Problem Management Plus is being implemented in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization and forms part of the island's National Mental Health Response Program.
So it's designed to bring mental health support services to communities, meeting people where they are, while providing them with the space and tools to overcome the adversity that can impact their mental health.
The intervention will train leaders attached to faith and community-based organizations as PM Plus supervisors. They will then train PM Plus providers and give guidance and support while they assist people within their community or parish.
So we know you're already out there doing this service, but what we're doing is providing you with additional skills to enhance your ability to do so. The PM Plus provider is a volunteer trained to utilize the strategies of the intervention in a series of 5 to 7 sessions with each individual client.
Already 34 PM Plus supervisors and 85 PM Plus providers have been trained. The providers are currently located in 12 parishes, with Trelawney and St. Thomas to come on stream shortly. Minister Tufton says the launch of the program comes against the background of an increase in suicides and a notable uptick in the demand for the ministry's mental health and suicide prevention helpline 888-NEW-LIFE or 888-639-5433. In 2021, there were reported 34 suicide cases in Jamaica compared to 64 in 2022. For January alone this year, there were 14 suspected cases recorded. The helpline, meanwhile, received 2,190 calls in 2022, 542 more than the 1,648 recorded the year before. Come April 1, visits to infirmaries across the island will resume. Local Government and Rural Development Minister Desmond McKenzie says his ministry will be working closely with all infirmaries to ensure that COVID-19 protocols are maintained during visits. He says the decision to resume the visits of family and friends is to ensure good mental health of the residents.
We are doing so because we believe that there is a mental health crisis if we continue to allow the residents to stay by themselves. Normally they would go out on a bus ride, they would have friends coming in, talking with them. But because of COVID, we had to put in those restrictions.
Minister McKenzie made the announcement at the official opening of the male ward at the Portland Infirmary recently. $45 million was spent upgrading the infirmary, which was done within budget and completed on time. The facility will provide bed space for 40 residents. Meanwhile, the local government minister is urging the authorities in Portland to move with alacrity to address the homeless situation in the parish. Pointing out that surveys show an increase in the homeless population, Minister Desmond McKenzie says Portland, in particular, is seeing a high number of homeless people there. The local government minister is calling on officials in the parish to move quickly to address the situation.
Mayor, councillors, MP, there is money in the Ministry of Local Government to build a drop-in facility for the homeless population in Portland, but we're waiting on you to identify the land for us to start the construction.
Mr. McKenzie says the abuse being faced by homeless people across the country is cause for concern. Promising that the government will continue to do what is necessary to provide for the homeless, he has called on the private sector to help.
I want to appeal to the private sector in Portland, especially in Port Antonio, where the majority of the homeless population live, to come on board with the municipal corporation to help to support the work for the homeless population.
As of April 1, individuals interested in serving on public boards must apply online. The online application process also applies to existing board members. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark says once applications are made, checks will be done, after which the applicant will be part of the electronic database. Once a board vacancy happens, the database will be used by the Secretariat to generate a directory of persons with matching competencies for the respective board. This directory will be used by the appointing authority to select and shortlist candidates to serve on that board. Dr. Clark adds that a fit and proper check will again be conducted before a final selection is made. He says professional bodies, business associations, unions, political parties, and others should encourage members to apply. And finally, this year will see the opening of 2 new fish sanctuaries, one in Lilliput District, St. James, and the other in Lucy, Hanover. All the preliminary work for the sanctuaries were completed in 2022. Chief Executive Officer of the National Fisheries Authority, NFA, Gavin Bellamy, gave the update on Tuesday during a JIS think tank.
Also, for the NFA, something that we must say, the new division that we have, the Fisheries Compliance License and Statistics Division, we have carried out many enforcement activities, and so far we are in excess of collecting over $600,000 worth of fines, and there are many cases still pending in the courts for judgments.
The NFA has also undertaken interventions to educate fishermen and help them secure licensing to comply with the law.
Licensing is a very important aspect of the NFA. We will be launching through a project, we'll be launching an online licensing database, licensing system rather, and the name has been recently publicized, IRIFINS.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.